Hey guys, in this video we are going to be learning how to convert numbers to and from scientific notation. If you recall, scientific notation is a way of expressing a very large or very small number using powers of 10. So if you look at these first examples, we've got numbers written in standard form and then the scientific notation equivalent. So if we notice, the same numbers are being used, but there's not as many zeros. So we're going to abbreviate the standard form number by writing it as a factor that falls between 1 and 10, so greater than or equal to 1, less than 10, times a power of 10. And when my number in standard form is very large, we're going to have a positive exponent. When my number in standard form is very small, you're going to have a negative exponent. But it is consistent that that factor times the power of 10 is always going to be greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10. So let's look at these first examples, how to convert the number from standard form to scientific notation. So we are going to start with our decimal here. In standard form, we don't see that decimal, but it's understood that it is here to the right of this last zero. And we got to figure out where to place that decimal. Well, it needs to end up between 3 and 4 to give us a factor of 3.4, which is between 1 and 10. And we count the number of times we move that decimal to figure out what the exponent on our 10 is going to be. So we move that decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So 7 will be our exponent on our scientific notation. So 3.4 times 10 to the 7th power. The next example, we have a very small number. So we know our power of 10 is going to be a negative number. We've got to figure out now, where do we place our decimal in our new scientific notation version of this number? So we're going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3 times so that our factor 3.6 is a value between 1 and 10. And we moved our decimal 1, 2, 3 times. So that's going to be times 10 to the negative 3. Last example, this one's kind of interesting. I like to share this example because sometimes it's a little confusing on where we put the decimal. So we are going to move the decimal all the way here to the end of 5. So that is going to be 5 times 10. And let's figure out how many times we moved it. We moved it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And our exponent is negative because our standard form number is very, very small. Now, let's talk about why we didn't put that decimal here in front of 5. That would have been 0.5, which is less than 1. And so remember, that factor that we multiply by the power of 10 has to be a number between 1 and 10. All right, let's go the other way. Let's convert from scientific notation back to standard form. So in the first example, 5.738 times 10 to the positive 6. That positive 6 tells us that we need to make our number very, very large. So our decimal is going to move to the right 6 times. I like to rewrite the number 5738 without the decimal and then count 6 moves from its original spot. So it originally started here. We're going to move it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, what do y'all think we do with these blank spaces? You got it. We add zeros. So our new number in standard form is 5,738,000. So we be careful. We don't add 6 zeros. 3 of those moves are the 7, 3, and the 8. So we only add 3 zeros to fill those other decimal moves. All right, let's try the next one. 7 times 10 to the negative 4. So we know our decimal is going to be moving left because a negative exponent tells us our number is getting smaller to convert it back to standard form. So my 7 is going to start here and my decimal is here to the right of 7. And I'm going to move the decimal left 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't add 4 zeros in front because 7 is one of those decimal places. Then we are going to add 3 zeros. So 0.0007. And our last, one more example, we're going to move 1.6 times 10 to the 5th. We're going to move our decimal to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we are going to add 4 zeros to the right of 1.6, which gives us 160,000. I hope this was helpful for you, and please like and subscribe.